Hola everyone, it's Jackie from Scrapping Latina. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to step away. So, I was sharing with you guys that I picked this up, and this is elastic. It's 1-inch non-roll elastic, $4.99. And like I said, I was looking for something to use as a backdrop behind a lace. And I have this idea. I don't sew, okay, but I have this idea in mind of what I want to do, and I couldn't find the particular one I want. Like it just, none of them were actually like, what's the word? What do I say? It just wasn't the right product, right? So I've seen this a few times at Tuesday morning, and I kept saying to myself, "Hey, Jackie, you don't sew, you don't need that, blah blah blah." But the texture and the actual size of it was like exactly what I was looking for. And I'm like, okay, this is supposedly stretchy, you know, it's elastic, you know. And I say supposedly because I haven't tried it yet. I know sometimes you buy something and it doesn't stretch as well, blah 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 blah. You know, we all have problems. We'll have problems with one aspect or another. And I can't get this open, and it's ridiculous that on a craft desk my scissors are not here. So where is it? Just hold on one second, guys, while I get my scissors real quick. Okay. Like I said, I knew they were right behind me when I right there when I used them. So I grabbed this and I thought, let me give this a try. It's $4.99. It says it's originally $15.24. It's kind of old. It says it's been there since September 2015. But just in case, it's 1589683. And I'm going to quickly pull out and see, because I figure I don't have to, it doesn't have to be an elastic for me. You know, I could just use it as a, what is this? Either I'm doing something wrong or, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. Okay, I pulled up. No, you know what? This is actually, this might actually work. Again, I don't have to use it as an elastic. That's not what I'm, you know, I want to use it for. But this might actually work as the backdrop that I needed. This might actually work. It is elastic, so it is. I'm not going to use it for that. I need it as a backdrop behind the lace that I was using, because I didn't like so much how it looked when I put the lace on the paper. So, hey, I mean, it's 12, is it 12 yards? Let me just double check that before I tell you guys the wrong information. It's 12, yes, it's 1 inch by 12 yards, okay? And again, it is by Dritz. It's in a box like this. And it is 1589683. My Tuesday morning alone in Watchung has like 3 or 4 more boxes of this left. It's been there forever. I always see it. I just said, you know what, maybe that's not it. But it actually is going to work. I think it's going to work. And I'm going to show you guys that when I finish this particular one today. Because I have to finish it today because I have to mail it tomorrow. And like I said, today is a good day. You know, I'm home, so that's good. So that was Tuesday morning as well. I showed you. Now, there was some other embossing folders that came in. And I think you guys remember these. These are the stamp and emboss. I personally paid $5 for these when I got them through the Sizzix sale. But $7.99 is not so bad either, because it has the stamp and it has the embossing folder. But it's also a background stamp, what I really, really love. It's a size, the stamp itself, I believe, is 4 by 5, right? Yes, 4 by 5.5. So I got the, does it have a name? Okay, Fun Stripes, and I think this is really cool. And it's 1638802. And again, the Watch on Tuesday morning still has some of these left. And it's $7.99. This is the Spotted Embossing Folders, 1629936. I got the Joy and Mary 1638800. And that's the good thing about Christmas. It comes around every year, so you can always buy it for later. And then I got and it was a bunch of other ones, but I didn't get them all because I said, you know what, I'm going to narrow it down to the ones that I know that I would use. So I did not get them all. This is the, what is the name of this? Snowflake background. Isn't that pretty? 1638804. Are they the same? No, they're not. Okay. Look at the snowflake background. Pretty. Then I found some of this memory wire. And it's 1620073 149. And it's, it does not tell you how long. I don't know how long the actual wire is, but it's the antique copper. Antique brass color, sorry. So I grabbed that. And then I found this really cool Heidi Swap paper pad, Christmas paper pad. $2.99, and that's 1647707. And I don't know the name of it. I don't think it's the Believe pad. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. Grab that. These were cool. These are Deja Vu's, which is a Little Yellow Bicycle brand. And they're 6x6, not 7. I was going to say 7x7, but they're 6x6 chipboard albums. And they have chipboard and acrylic. You guys remember when this was like the whole rage? Everybody was doing this, you know? So for $1.99, I remember that these were in the Scrapbook Expo, and they were expensive. Just for the size alone, it was like $7.99, $8.99, if I'm not mistaken. And this one actually brings, it looks like it brings a few pages. So I'm excited. Oh, I'm sorry. 1647592. And then I had picked up some of these over the summer. But these are new colors. The ones that I picked up, and I don't know if you guys remember that, but over the summer was red, yellow, and blue. And they were molding paste. These are different colors. And this one is the gemstone pack. And it is 1647601. And those are the 3 colors for the gemstone. So it's like a green, a yellow, and a, would you call that violet? Because it's like a purple, but it's like a darker purple. So I don't know what color that is. So that's that. That's $1.99. Then they had the Brights pack. Oh, and the other one that I picked up over the summer was called Primary. So yeah, this is like a lime green, kind of like a turquoise blue, and I think this is the same kind of purple actually. Is it? No, it's actually like a pink. This is like a fuchsia. So this is 1647600, and those are the 3 colors they have. And this one. Okay. And then the last one they had was the black and white. And they only had one of the black and white. I would have gotten another one because these are very, very, these are like my main colors that I would use. 1647602, $1.99. And it's got the black, the white, but it's got like the gray, like silver in the middle. You guys see that? I hope this lighting is okay for you guys. So those are the 3 packs of molding paste. And then I found these little rub-ons. And they're by Little Yellow Bicycle, and they're rub-ons, but I thought they were really, really cool. So I will show you one of each design. There's a bunch of these at the Tuesday morning, and I grabbed 2 packs of each. They were 49 cents. The first one is basically Christmas words. 1647615. And the next one is like, well, I guess they're Christmassy too. They are. Because you see, the present, you can use the star, the snowflake, but you can use these year round, honestly. 1647615. They all have the same SKU, and these are banners. I don't know if you can even tell that. Sorry. So that's it. That's my haul. They had some new dies. I already had them from Tin Holtz and embossing folders. And I think that's it, guys. I didn't even bother going to Michael's, or I don't go to Joann's or AC Moore anymore. I haven't been there. I swear to you guys, it has to be like, oh gosh, 2 years that I've been to AC Moore. And Michael's, I mean Joann's, I stopped going to Joann's. I think the last time I went to Joann's was when I went looking for the Heidi Swap dies, the first set that she had come out, the Create, Imagine, all that. And I just got so frustrated because they totally took away the scrapbooking section. They're down to one little aisle, and it's the same old stuff. So I just stopped going there. So, and how long ago was that she came out with those dies? You know, I couldn't find them there. I could never find them, so I just got so frustrated I stopped going. And that's like 2 minutes from my house to Joann's. So, and the Michaels, I went for Valentine's Day, picked up some stuff, and I had shared that with you guys. But I don't see myself going back for a little bit because, in all honesty, there's nothing really that interests me. I see the hauls, and I'm like, you know, it's the same old, you know, just in a different color, or different shade, or something, you know, or a different brand. But you know, so I want to hold out until the March scrapbooking event. It's supposed, I think, it's March 16th, March 6th, something like that. So, okay, guys, I know this video was kind of like, but you know, it's a quick video before I get started on these projects, and hopefully I get to finish these today. So, wish me all luck, and thank you all for watching. Have a blessed day. Adios.